What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another makeup tutorial. I literally just sat down and started playing. Again, I used my James Charles palette. You guys are probably so sick of it. On my last video, a few people were like, keep doing looks with the James Charles palette. You can do so many different looks with, and so I have only done colorful looks using the James Charles palette, and so I really wanted to dip into the neutral colors because I actually have not used any of the neutral shades. You guys already know I love the colorful shades, like those are my jam. So I did this very neutral-ish eye. I still use some color like orange and yellow, but it's fairly neutral, and I don't think I've done a look like this on my channel yet, so I don't think I have anything else to say except for don't forget to follow me on social media. You guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, all of that fab stuff, and then don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys can get notified every time I upload to the tube. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the makeup tutorial. I'm starting off by priming my eyelids. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand, and I'm using that all over my eyes. I like to use concealer to prime. I just like the full coverageness of it. And then I'm going in with a Morphe blending sponge, and I'm just going to pat that out. Then I'm just taking some translucent powder on another sponge, and I am pressing that into the concealer. I'm going in with this shade right here. This is called Code James, and I'm applying this with a Sigma E25 brush, and I'm really just working that into the upper crease, and then I switch over to a different brush because I wasn't really liking the way that applied it. I'm using this Morphe brush, and I'm taking the color 10% off, which is a it's like a matte burnt orange shade, and I really like this color. I think it works really well. I was just gonna stick with this, but I decided to deepen it up a little bit. So I'm taking this on the outer portion of my eye and blending that into the crease as well with that same Morphe brush. This is similar to the E25 or the MAC 217. I'm going in with this yellow shade, which is actually called Honey, I believe. I can't remember it, but I think it's called, B. I think it's called B. And I'm taking that on the outer portion of my eyes, and I'm really blending that into the upper crease, and I'm taking a Sigma E25 brush to do that. I'm going in with this shade, which is No Beans, and I am placing that into my upper crease just a little bit lower than those other two shades. This is one shade that I was just going to put on the outside because I was going to do a cut crease, but then I decided to go back and place that all over my entire lid and just made it like a matte eyeshadow. And so as you can see right here, I'm just going back and pressing that into the lid space. I'm going back in with that B shade, and I'm taking just a little bit of that 518 color, which is a little bit of like an orangey shade, and I mix them together, and I'm applying that to the upper crease. Then I'm going to prime my face with the Smashbox Primer Water as well as the Smashbox Primer Oil. I've really been loving oils for primers lately. Like, I haven't used a regular primer in so long. I just feel like it makes my foundation look so amazing on my skin, and so that's what I've been doing. Of course, I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which is in the shade Golden Beige, and I'm blending that out first with a brush, and then we're going to go in with a sponge to press that deeper into the skin. I love the way this brush blends out the foundation, but I really like using a sponge to take away those streaky marks and really just press it in and then add a little more coverage on my cheek areas. For concealer, I'm using the Smashbox, I think this is the Studio Fluid Flawless Concealer, and mine is in the shade Light Neutral, and I believe it has an olive undertone, which I've really been loving this concealer. It blends out so beautiful, and it doesn't crease on me, which I really love, and this is like my perfect shade for highlighting. I could probably go up a couple of shades just to kind of get my skin tone, but I like this. I'm going in with the Coty Airspun powder. This is just in the translucent shade. I ran out of my Laura Mercier powder, and so this is what I'm working with for now. It's been doing the job. I am going in with the Bahama Mama bronzer by the Balm, and I'm going to take that onto my forehead and then of course on my cheekbones because I want to add a ton of color back in. You guys know that bronzing is one of my absolute favorite things to do, and so I really pile this stuff on, and I like this. And I'm just using a giant Morphe powder brush. I think this is the M527. I could be wrong. Then I'm just taking a little bit of that same bronzer and I'm just kind of contouring my nose, but not super contouring, just giving it a little color. For blush, I'm using the Balm Desert Blush by the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm just applying that to my cheeks, and I've been loving blush lately. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the eye, so I'm first taking that Code James, and I'm just going to apply that right on my lower lash line. And then I'm going in with 10% off and doing the same thing, just right on top of that. I'm using a really small shader brush to apply this, and then I'm going in to blend that out just a little bit with this like small little blending brush. And then I'm going to go in and take a little bit of that orange and yellow shade mixed together, and we're just going to blend that all the way up into the top, and we're going to kind of create not like a cat eye, kind of a cat eye, but not like super dramatic, and we're just going to blend it all together. Just going to apply a quick coat of mascara. This is the MAC Gigalash mascara, and I'm just applying this before I apply some falsies. And the falsies that I'm using today are the Eyelure Luxe lashes, and these are in the shade Marquise, I think they are. And I'm just going to pop those on really quickly. I'm going to take my Sigma E25 brush with a little bit more of that B shade, which is that bright yellow. I felt like it needed to be a little bit brighter, so I decided to go ahead and pop that onto my crease. And then I'm taking the shade Face, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And I realized when I started editing that I forgot to apply an inner corner highlight, so we're inner corner highlight less this time. For highlight, I'm using the Becca Skin Perfector in Opal, and I'm just going to apply that to my cheekbones. I'm taking this, I believe this eyeliner is called Roach by Urban Decay. I could be wrong, but I believe it is. It's just a brown eyeliner. I didn't want anything too dark, so I decided to go for brown. And I'm taking that same mascara and applying that to my lower lash line. For my lips today, I wanted to try to do a darker liner and then a lighter inner lip. I'm taking the shade Truffle by NYX Cosmetics, and I'm applying that to my lips. And then I'm taking their Soft Matte Lip Cream in London, and I'm just going to put that in the center. I'm taking the Sephora Lip Cream in the shade 33, I believe it is, and I'm going to pop that onto the center of my lips. This is just kind of to mute it out just a little bit, and of course I'm going to set with the Urban Decay setting spray. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Again, I wanted to jump into some neutrals. I think my last couple of tutorials have been very colorful, and so I wanted to do another neutral look, and I'm loving it. I feel good about this makeup. You guys should let me know what new products that you guys have seen that you guys want me to review or try out on my channel. I'm actually hoping to do like a full face of drugstore in my next video, and just a few other products. I want to look at some newer launches. So as always, all of the products and brushes will be listed down in the description box for you guys, so you guys can check them out. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.